Just going to do a quick audio test before we start the stream, guys. Right, hello, it's all working. So we are here in Vatsim. Just loaded in. So here we are. Oh, there we go. Here we are. Everything's all good. We're all ready to go. So yeah, I was not able, unfortunately, to find ourselves a Vatsim event. I seem to have chosen the one Saturday when there is no Vatsim event on, but when there's not like tons of them. But we're here loaded in anyway, in the 787-9, and Fly UK have released their summer holiday schedule, so we're hopping down to Mallorca, so we can get in on some of that holiday action. Although it's not really a holiday. We sort of can get in on the holiday action, can't we? So, we'll just wait for the plane to set itself up. Active Sky's moaning at me because we haven't got a flight plan loaded in. I don't know why having a flight plan loaded in makes it more accurate. I really don't know why. How does that provide more accurate weather? Surely it knows what the weather is everywhere. Right, let's just check. We'll check the world to make sure that there's no, like, turbulence warnings or anything like that. Okay, we are flying through just before our top of climb. We are flying through the French centre have left a little thing saying, can't read that, honestly. It's all in code, so it's like, turbulence focused in these places between flight level 250 and 350. So we might have some turbulence. We're cruising at 390, so there's a small warning of turbulence over France, but apart from that, we should be okay. Make sure the centre fuel pumps are off. I think we can start our day. We have got ground online, so that's kind of nice, and London Centre online as well. So we should have some decent ATC out of here today. Currently, I'm the only plane at Gatwick. Very unusual. Oh, hang on a minute. I think someone else just loaded in. I can see a BA over there. Also, is there sound outside? Again, yesterday we had that glitch. I think there's just no sound outside at this point. Anyway, before we start anything, let's get on with our dispatch. So, I was hoping, because I switched it in the system, I switched it in like the dispatcher of this plane to kilograms, so I was hoping that it would change it to kilograms automatically, but nope. Right, where is it? Info. And miscellaneous kilos. There we go. And we want the CDU to go back. Right, that's better. Right, so fuel today, we are taking 14.39 We're very good today, actually. We've got massive tailwinds. We're able to do this whole flight in just an hour and 37 minutes planned today. Totally nuts. Right, and fuel, wait, no, not fuel, zero fuel weight is 158. But hang on a minute, let's get the passengers sorted first. Today we have 272, so we are almost full. It's not, we are very almost full. 272, so the full 255, and then 22, no, not 22, 17. So very almost full today. And then looking at zero fuel weight, we want to add, how much, we'll add it in the back. How much fuel do we want? How much cargo? Right, no, I'm just penciling the zero fuel weight, let it do it itself. 1, 5, 8, 9, 6, 4. Right, boom. That will change, yeah, we have less passengers now and more cargo. Right, set payload. Set fuel tanks. That can stay there for now. And we'll start programming our little FMC and getting GSX started as well. So request boarding. Remember we have 272 on board today. Very full. We use British Airways. For some reason the Fly UK GSX pack I installed doesn't work. I don't know why. It was an installer, so nothing, you know, I didn't have to move anything around. It was a simple installer. There's no Jetway GSX, but okay. Right, let's get everything all sorted then. So we are here at Gatwick, EGKK. Route. So going from EGKK to Leper. And flight number today is Skyways UKV 2094, and then heavy obviously, but don't write that down. Right, that's left in there. We'll wait to program. Right, we're departing on runway 26 left. It is. There's only one runway here at Gatwick, despite the fact that there's two. Right, let's go ahead and tune to ATC then. So ground is on 121.8. So we'll get there.
Pre-flight checklist.
Get them tuned.
Hello.
And we're at stand 5-4, I believe. It's 5-4, yeah, stand 5-4.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Gatwick Ground, hello. This is Skyways 2094 at gate 54, type Boeing 787-9. Requesting
Good evening,
clearance to
ma'am.
Palmer,
How are you?
please.
I'm doing good.
Skyways 2094, just to check, how do you read me?
I can understand you fine. Skyways 2094.
Thank you, sir. Skyways 2004, good morning. Clear destination Palma de Mallorca via the Bognor X-ray departure, 26 left. Squawk would be 2223.
Cleared Palmer via the Bognor 1 X-ray departure, runway 26 left, squawk 2223. Skyways 2094.
Thank you.
Skyways 2094, have it back correct, coming for push.
Cool. So we'll call them when we're ready for push and start.
And Skyways 2094, information Lima is current, QNH 1009.
Information Lima, QNH 1009er, Skyways 2094. Okay, I'll get that plugged in then. But to drag this all the way down. I'm positive the QNH was 1000 when I checked earlier. Oh, that's quite a drastic change in pressure, but okay. Yeah, so the Bognor 1 X-ray, we have, I believe, been given what we planned. Yes, we have. So we're all good. So from that, from Bognor, we are taking UL 612 onto UY 47 via Benbow, yes, onto L151 via Drake, onto UN 859er, there, that should be via Sitet, yes, then onto UN 13 via Rocan, yes, then to Lores. Right, activate that. Arrival today, right, it's 2 runways of choice down in Palma. We have no ATC currently in Palma, so no ATIS I can look at. So we'll be looking at... so we're looking at the moment, what is Simbrief saying? 24 right. we're planning. So we'll take ILS Yankee 24 right on the Lores 1 Papa. Boom. Execute. So we'll look at our departure today then. Make sure it's all good for us today. So heading out straight and then sort of along. Pretty good departure there. And then pretty straightforward route. We're going mostly direct throughout the route. And then we have a small discount there. And then straight into the runway. So it's nice, simple routes today. It's all looked good, so we can get this tune down to like 10 nautical mile. I'll get this tuned down actually, because I can see what we're doing then. So we're here at stand 5-4. This can go on to the progress page. While I'm doing all that, let's get the init sorted. So reserves are 2, cruising today at 390. Cost index is 360 today. Actually, what's the cost index we're meant to be using? I forgot to put in the correct one. Oh, we're meant to be using 15. No, we're not doing that. We're not using cost index 15. We'll do what Fly UK told us. I forgot to put it in on Sim Brief by accident. Silly me. Right. Now, I have to go to the dispatch, no, not the dispatch page, the performance page. Copy FMC data. And we will calculate that. V2145, flats 5 takeoff for today. So send output, send to FMC. There we go, the FMC has all our data now. So that can go back. We'll go into internal charts and we'll look at our SID, the Bogner 1X ray. So we've got to be at 6,000 Bogner, so it's going to be quite a set climb. He didn't tell us our initial climb, but I'm going to say it's probably 6,000. This can go down to 145. Flight director's left side, right side, and the auto throttle can be armed. It's going to be quite a set. All good, it's not too busy here on the ground at Gatwick. We've got 3 aircraft. Currently we'll accept that, so that's all our data in there and ready. So we'll go back to the legs page and that can just sit there. CDU pre-flight is complete. Right, checklist. That's all ready.
From the flight deck, this is your captain. We'd like to add our
halfway through the. Okay, they're not too long left on the baggage, so we'll get the APU firing up. They've almost finished. They've got about just under 100 left.
So we ask that you give them undivided attention whenever requested. Once again, thanks for flying with us.
Left seat takeoff.
Sit back and relax. And all of
Taxi routes per ATC, standard reject procedures. Will depart via the SID, climb the additional altitude. In the event of an emergency return, we'll coordinate with ATC. We'll fly the airplane out on the checklist. Coordinate with the air traffic control company and the flight attendants. Any questions?
Right, we're all good. We'll wait on the beacon, so we'll turn on the beacon a bit later on. So we're all ready to go then. Just need to wait for everybody to finish doing what it is they want to do. Right, we're good. Cool, everything's all working fine. Everything's all working good, so we're just going to sit here now. We've got charts. And we're all ready to go. I've got ground charts sitting here. I expect we'll push back to the left and then head down Papa and then probably Zulu or something like that all the way. It's a nice simple airport. I've flown in and out of Gatwick so much now. I know how this airport's laid out. It's quite nice. It is like, you know, if I had to pick a base, like what was my home airport in this game, it would probably be Gatwick. I've flown in and out of it more than pretty much any other airport. Right, baggage is very nearly finished. That's good. And boarding, I think, is also almost finished. So, is anyone moving? They shouldn't be. I honestly heard like a plane.
Gatwick 1, good morning, Jet Set 109, ready to check.
Jet Set 109, hello, Ukraine Rebellion 5.
Jet 109 on stand 133 type 752 inflation Lima 1009 Quest Airport at Innsbruck.
Oh,
Jet
the
set
BA here is also going to
1019,
Palma.
hello sir, good morning.
Interesting.
Gatwick, clear destination Innsbruck via the Gatwick extra departure, 26 left.
I would tune.
Stroke 05
no,
to
London Centre. I would tune them. They're online.
Innsbruck, Gatwick 2 X-ray, scope 0522, new wedding, push and start 109.
Jet set 109, read back correct information, Lima is current, Kenneth 1009, for push and start, set your scope.
We just set it now.
Right,
Yeah,
back
information
cargo.
Lima 1009.
A-firm, Liga 109.
Right.
Thank you. Stand 133, vision starboard face east.
Improve face east, Jet 109.
Right, cargo finished. I think boarding has been completed basically now, is it? Apparently they're still boarding passengers, however, I think passengers have been finished. Right, Beaton can come on.
Before start checklist.
And there we go, everything's all done, boarding's been completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just closed the main cabin door.
Cool.
All personal cellular telephones must be turned off and stowed for the duration of
This
the
is
flight.
Skyways 2904 requesting push and start.
Prepare doors for departure. Cross-check.
Skyways 2094, stand 151, pushing starboard face east.
Push and start approved, face east, Skyways 2094. Facing east, so yeah, left. So push back. We want to face left to the east. So yeah. Oh, there's different flaps on this plane to the Dash 8. I've never noticed that. It goes 1, 5, and then like there's like 10, 15, and then 17, 18.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
What's 17 and 18 for? Why are there so many? Okay, that's interesting. Right, we're ready for pushback, so we'll get out of here. We're all ready to go. We'll just set this to runway heading, so 260, roughly.
Locking gear.
Yeah, we're just waiting on GSX, and then we'll be out of here. So we've got 4 planes currently on the ground. That BA, the BA we see over there, that is also going in the direction of Palma. I don't know whether it's just because I'm going to Palma, or whether it's just total
Departure check
coincidence.
completed.
Right.
Bypass pin inserted. Commencing push. All engines clear.
Right,
Start at
trim
will.
set is 4, so trim's all good. Right, let's get the engine started. So engine right side into
Okay,
the
starting
start
engine.
position.
Flight deck. Go ahead from cockpit. Cleared to start engines. Roger. Cleared to start engines.
Right, and flaps
Jet
1,
109 Quest taxi.
flaps 5.
Sorry, say again?
Jet 109 Quest taxi.
Introduce fuel.
Jet set 109, taxi on point Alpha
Left
3,
engine
runway
start.
26 left, via Kilo, Papa, Alpha November.
Alpha 3 via Kilo Papa and Alpha November, Jet 109.
Oh, lovely sounding engines these. Oh, they're so nice. Right, left engine, introduce fuel. Maybe we should get our TCAS on. Now we're pushing back. Oh, they do sound really good. These engines,
Station calling, that is unreadable, I'm sorry.
Taxi checklist.
Pushing back pretty good. We're all ready to go now, basically. So, actually, let's get taxi light turned on as well. Yeah, we're all ready to go now. Once the engines have fully fired up, they haven't yet fully fired up.
Graham, very good morning. Speedbird 2 Mike Zulu, Airbus 320 down 15 with Lima QNH 1009, clearance to Palma, Mallorca.
Speedbird 2 Mike Zilla, hello, Gatwick, Green, good morning. Clear destination Palma de Mallorca via the Bognonix, today departure, 26 left, Squawk 7716.
Right, engines are all fired up, so that means...
2 Palmer, Bognor 1 X-ray departure in the Squawk
That APU can come
7716,
off.
speedbird 2 Mike Zulu.
2 Max Zulu, correct information, Lima QNH 1009.
Lima 1009, speedbird 2 Mike Zulu.
Right, we've pushed back. We've almost finished our pushback now, and then we'll be heading out of here. Why is GSX pushing us so far back? Hello, GSX. No. Oh, there we
Set
go.
parking brakes.
Pushed us really far back there.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Engines are good. That's what. Why do they both say toga? Okay.
Jet set 109, next left call London 135, decimal 8, bye bye.
London 135.8, jets at 109, bye.
Right, let them unhook us, and then we'll call ready for taxi. So, taxi light's on, beacon light is on, and the rest of the plane is all set up and good. So, we can go ahead and get ourselves out of here. We'll be heading straight out, and then a little turn up to 5,000, and then up to 6,000, where we'll be until Bognor. And that is,
Tow truck
that is
disconnected.
it for today's
Bypass pin
departure.
removed.
Now, just to test my theory, we have passengers in business class now. Oh, we don't, so maybe it doesn't change then. Oh well. Lovely looking engines they are, they're so nice.
That is unreadable.
Who keeps saying that is unreadable? Someone just like keeps randomly saying that is unreadable. There's nothing, no one's even saying anything. Right, we're all ready to go then, just wait for GSX to, well, walk away I guess and tell us that we're good. They take their time, don't they?
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yay. All ready to go. And Eurocontrol West has just come online as well. That might cover us, I think. I don't know whether Eurocontrol West is the other one. I don't know which one it is that covers us. Have a good trip. Hello, Gatwick Ground. Skyways 2094 requesting taxi.
Sorry, call sign again?
Skyways 2094.
Skyways 2094, roger. Taxi report Alpha 2 runway 26 left via Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Report Alpha 2 runway 26 left via Papa Alpha Sierra. Skyways 2094. Right, off we go then. So down here then, and then down Papa, and then it's on to Alpha Sierra, and then we'll report when we're at Alpha 2. So on our way then, finally, on our way out the gate. It's only taken us 25 minutes, so not too bad. Did take a little bit longer than usual to load everything, as we are very heavy today with the 270 something passengers we have on board today. Right, heading down here. This isn't Papa, is it? In fact, I believe this is Papa. That one there is November. I don't know, for some reason, our plane doesn't pick up that this is an actual taxiway. I think we've got some slightly bad charts going on here. So this is Papa. We're heading down Papa. And then it's a shame we have out-of-date scenery. The reason I've got this scenery, by the way, I would use the UK 2000 scenery, as it is actually very good. The reason I'm not is because I do some flying with AI out of Gatwick, and I wanted to make sure this scenery worked good. So, yeah, because I was testing it out yesterday, and I spent ages sorting it out, so I'd rather not just go back on that. So heading down Papa, and then it's all the way down Papa until Alpha Sierra. Oh great, Alpha Sierra doesn't exist in this game. Right, this is Juliet, and then we need to, in real life it sort of goes like that, and then Alpha 2, Oh dear. Oh dear. So this is Dan Papa, this is Juliet, and then after that, so it's like a slight turn. And then there should be Alpha November, which don't exist. So this is Bravo. By Bravo, we need to turn. Is this taxi?
Sky was 2094, call London, frequency 1358 by mine.
Call London 135.8, Skyways 2094. And it was Eurocontrol West that came online, so we should have full ATC from then. So we're on Alpha Sierra, we'll park up at Alpha, and we'll contact London Centre.
DME.
Until 4 DME, speed 160 knots, speedbird 714.
Virgin 46 Kilo, reduce speed 180 knots.
Reduce speed 180 knots, Virgin 46 Kilo.
Jetset 109, report your passing altitude.
Maintaining 6,000 feet, 109.
Jetset 109, thank you. Climb now, flight level 250.
Climb 250, jetset 109.
Speedbird 66, descend flight level 90.
It's very busy.
66, descend to flight level 010.
Speedbird 66, your readability is it's about 2 or 3. It's very muffled and quite quiet as well.
London Speedbird 790, stand 521, Heathrow foot ready.
Speedbird 790, push and start is approved, face east.
Push and start approved, face east, Speedbird 790.
Hello London Centre, this is Skyways 2094 Heavy at holding point Alpha 2 at Gatwick, requesting takeoff runway 26 left.
Skyways 2094 London, good morning. Via Alpha 126 left, clear takeoff, surface wind 300 degrees 10 knots.
Fire Alpha 1, clear for takeoff, runway 26 left, Skyways 2094 Heavy.
Speed 924 Alpha, just confirm 27 left, clear takeoff, surface wind 290 degrees 9 knots.
Clear for takeoff, 27 left, Speedbird 924 Alpha.
And Speedbird 714, continue approach 27 right, number 1. There's one just lined up, he's not on this frequency, trying to get hold of him.
Traffic copied, and continuing approach 27 right and first, thank you.
Speed 25, further climb at your discretion, nothing further for you. Monotone come 122.8, good morning.
Right, we'll park up.
Virgin 23, turn left heading 310 degrees and descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
310 down to
3,000 feet, Virgin 23.
Right, take off
Political
power.
1238, turn right heading
set.
080 degrees and descend to altitude 5,000 feet. QNH 1009.
Runway verified.
Then with right
Start
descend
clock.
4,000 feet.
Just confirm right 080
Right,
down
there we
5,000.
Check.
80 knots.
Virgin 46 Kilo, reduce speed 160 knots until 4 DME. Your number 2 following a 747 on a 4-mile final.
B1. Reduce speed 160 knots till 4 DME, we've got traffic inside to 46 Kilo.
So we're 26, turn right heading 230 degrees.
Right, we're in the air.
Positive rate.
Speedbird
You're up.
66, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
So the altitude of 4,000 feet and the QNH 1010, speedbird 66.
Speedbird 790, request taxi.
Stand by, Speedbird 71427 right, clear to land, surface wind 290 degrees 9 knots.
Clear to land 27 right, speedbird 714.
And Speedbird 924 Alpha, Squawk Mode Charlie, also traffic information for you, right, 3 o'clock, less than a mile, looks like it's 787,
That's one.
just departed 27 right, climbing northbound, not on this frequency.
Speedbird 924 Alpha, and we'll have a look for the traffic,
Slabs up.
Squawk Mode Charlie, Speedbird 924 Alpha.
Speedbird 45 Charlie Delta, via November Bravo 2
Go,
Echo,
flaps
27
gone
left,
up
clear takeoff,
already.
surface wind 290 degrees 9 knots.
Via November Bravo to Echo, cleared for takeoff, 27
We go all pilots on already.
Was it Speedbird 790 looking for a taxi?
Everyone.
Speedbird 790 taxi right Alpha, hold short Lowman 27 left.
Right Alpha, hold short, Lowman, Speedbird 790.
Speedbird 26 turn right heading 240 degrees, clear Dallas approach 27 right.
240 good, clear altitude, runway 27 right, speedbird 26.
Skyways 2094, report your passing altitude.
We are passing 4,200 feet, Skyways 2094.
Skyways 2094, thanks. Left turn direct Benbow and climb now flight level 250.
Left turn direct Benbow, climb now flight level 250, Skyways 2094, heavy.
Virgin
Right.
23, descent altitude 2,000 feet and
We've been given
turn
direct
left
Benbow.
heading 290 degrees.
2,000 feet left 290.
That's nice, that saved us a lot of time, that has. Direct Benbow, we've
India
managed to
Alpha
slip
29
out
X-ray,
the
descent
entire
flight level
star.
80.
Delta 80, India Alpha 29 X-ray.
Jet set 109, further climb at your discretion, monitor Unicom 122.8, good morning.
Monitor Unicom, jet set 1090.
Speedbird 66, turn left heading 100 degrees, 100.
Then left heading of 1.
Cool, that is ours. In the air. Right, standard.
Speedbird 714, can I vacate next left?
That's cool, we're given
Speed
direct
748
to Benbow, which has saved, as I said, saved ourselves a lot of time.
Virgin 46 kilo 27 right, clear to land, surface wind 290 degrees, 9 knots.
Clear to land 27 right, Virgin 46 kilo, thank you.
Speed 714, taxi right Alpha, then Charlie, stand 556.
Alpha Charlie, stand 556. Speedbird 714, thanks sir.
And because Eurocontrol
94 Alpha,
West is online,
still showing mode
we're going to
standby,
have
so
full
I've got no
ATC
altitude readout, but you can climb
above
flight
flight
level
level
250.
245 all the way to Palma.
See if I can fix that.
That's great.
Full
Full ATC. So we didn't, even though we didn't get that Vatsim event, we got the full
45
ATC.
Charlie Delta, report your passing altitude.
Passing 2,900 feet.
Right, passing 10,000 feet.
345 Charlie Delta, thank you, climb now flight level 250.
Flight level 250, speedbird 45 Charlie Delta.
Speed 26, continue approach 27 right, your number 2, following 747 on a 1 mile final.
Continue approach. 26.
Speed 23, clear Dallas approach 26 left.
Let's approach 26 left, Virgin 23.
Airport call 1338, turn left heading 310 degrees and descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
310 degrees, left 3,000 feet. Airport call 1338.
So I'll
Sunday,
tune
good morning. This is Speedbird
Unicom
31, stand
on the
565 at
standby,
Heathrow with Golf
135.
747-400, requesting clearance to Hong Kong.
Speedbird 31 London, good morning. I don't have a flight plan for you, please refile.
Roger Wilco, Speedbird 31.
Virgin 46 kilo, welcome to Heathrow, straight ahead on Echo, link 36, stand 321.
Echo then link 36 and stand 21 Virgin 46 kilo.
Speedbird 714, give way
Right,
to the Virgin
speed
Atlantic Airbus A330.
Quite nice.
You'll be crossing right to left on
We're
Echo.
cruising at Mach 0.861 for the first part
Roger,
of the
we'll
day.
give ways. Can we just hold position for a second?
But
Yeah, no
we're
problem.
cruising at 8.856.
2326 left, clear to land,
climb.
surface wind 300
Pretty
degrees,
nice.
10 knots.
Just left to land, Virgin 23.
Skyways 2094, route direct Sitet.
Direct Sitet, Skyways 2094 heavy.
Land control, Speedbird 41 Alpha, stand 535, ready for push and start.
Speedbird 41 Alpha. Have I given you your clear? Oh, I gave it to you by text, I think, didn't I? Push and start is approved, face south on Bravo.
Yeah, you did, and push and start approved, face south on Bravo, Speedbird 41 Alpha.
Speedbird 2627 right, clear to land, surface wind 290 degrees, 9 knots.
Clear down 27 right, Speedbird 26.
Speedbird 66, turn right heading 190 degrees. Backhand 848, descend to altitude
And we've been given
4,000 feet,
direct
QNH
clearances and everything.
1010.
It's great.
4,000 QNH 1010.
Right, up to 25,000 for now. We'll get later clearance.
India Alpha 29 X-ray, landing 27 left, correction 26 left, and you can expect vectors from Alice approach shortly.
Thank you kindly, India Alpha 29 X-ray.
Speedbird 714. You've gone the wrong way on Alpha. Take the first right again, head west.
Yeah, I just realized, sorry for this, taking right and making a U-turn back to Charlie.
Speedbird, correction Virgin 46 Kilo. You've taken an early left turn as well. Take one of the stands on your right there.
What's one of the stands on the right? Apologies about that, Virgin.
No problem. Speedbird 66, turn right heading 250 degrees. Cleared Alice approach 27 left. Correction 27 right.
Nice all, it's ATC. It's a big plane there.
Portugal 1338, turn left heading 290 degrees. Cleared Alice approach 26 left.
Lovely looking plane. 787 is lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Approach 26 left. Portugal 133.
Everything's all good up there. We'll just tune the heading round to the...
Speedbird 790, holding low on ready departure.
Speedbird 790, first right, 5 November Bravo 327 left, clear takeoff, surface wind 290 degrees, 7 knots.
5 November Bravo 327 left, clear takeoff, Speedbird 790.
Air Canada 848, turn left, heading 280 degrees.
280, Air Canada 848.
Speedbird 45 Charlie Delta, nothing further for you, monitor Unicom 122.8, good morning.
Unicom 122.8, have a good day, Speedbird 45 Charlie Delta.
Thanks, Angie. Speedbird 924 Alpha, same for you, nothing further for you, monitor Unicom 122.8, and just so you know, you're still moved to standby, not sure why.
Okay, I'll check it out, score 122.8, be minute.
Speedbird 66, continue approach 27 right,
nice
number 2
ATC,
following
it's great.
a 787 on a 2-mile final.
Continue approach 27 right and following guys 787, it's
Air Canada 848, continue the left turn heading 260 degrees, cleared Alice approach 27 right.
Heading 260 for ILS 27 right, Air Canada 848.
Portugal 1338, continue approach 26 left. Your number 2 following a 787 is just rolling out now.
Continue approach Portugal 133.
Skyways 2094, contact Eurocontrol 135.250, good morning.
Contact Eurocontrol 135.250, Skyways 2094 heavy. Thanks for the ATC.
Virgin 23, welcome to Gatwick. Taxi right onto 08 left and then contact ground 121.8. Good morning.
Skyways 5389, good evening sir, you are identified.
Hello Eurocontrol, this is Skyways 2094, passing flight level 2204-250.
Skyways 2094, good morning sir, standby. Skyways 5389, proceed direct to Kubil, Kilo Uniform Bravo India Lima.
Direct to Kubil for Skyways 5389.
Skyways 2094, good morning sir, you are identified. Continue climbing, fly level 390 and proceed direct to Rocan, Romeo, Oscar, Charlie, Alpha, November.
Climb flight level 390, direct to Rocan, Skyways 2094 heavy.
Many thanks sir.
Rocan? What the? That's all the way over there. Sweet. Okay, that's in 460 miles. We've got direct. Well, there we go, that saved us a little bit of time, hasn't it? So we're going direct, basically, to Palma. Okay, that's nice. That's the sort of shortcut from ATC I like. There we go, so we're going direct practically the whole route now. Right, up to 390. So yeah, all the way up. This thing will probably climb quite slowly for now. It's nice we've been given that massive detour. It's quite helpful. Right, we've practically had the, that cuts out such a large part of the route. He's cut us out the entire airway, UN 859, which we were on for the entire route practically. So we've cut out about 2 pages worth of route. 3 pages is, we've really cut out like 10 miles because it was pretty much a direct route anyway. But it's pretty decent that. And we should have this guy all the way to Palma now. which is quite nice. There's currently 2 planes on the ground in Palma. We'll just check the wind. Make sure it's still good. I bet it's nice and sunny.
UPS 1, do you receive me?
25 degrees. 300 at 6, so definitely runway 24
Yes,
for now.
you can direct Milan, Mike, Echo, Lima, Oscar, November.
It's because it's so quiet today on the airspace. Now is that BA? That was, it's still on the ground at Gatwick though, so it's going to take quite a while to get down there. It's a nice view outside, not too cloudy down there. Well, it's quite cloudy, but it's not, you know, like, noticeable. Pretty decent, really. So, nothing on the weather radar, I'll just check it is working. And the TCAS, and yeah, that's all working. TCAS should already be working, yeah.
Good morning.
Cool, this is all great, this.
Iberia 924, 3, level fly 340, 11 minutes to Luton.
Iberia 90243, good morning. You are identified. Proceed direct Ranux, Romeo Alpha, November, Uniform X-ray.
Direct Ranux, Romeo Alpha, November, Uniform X-ray, Iberia 9243.
This is good, we've been in the air about 14 minutes now. And we basically just got clearance, you know, practically the whole way now, all the way straight, 437 miles. Should take us how long? I mean, like, that's saying 9:03, so about 50 minutes. It's pretty decent. Just, you know, straight there. It's a lovely livery, this. I absolutely love it. I mean, look at that. It's a great livery. So yeah, as I said, we couldn't find a Vatsim event for today, so I thought, well, why not take all you guys on a sort of fake summer holiday? Can't do it in the real world, so do it in the virtual world. Why not? We probably won't be doing the flight back. We might do the flight back another stream, but next week's streams are all planned. I thought we'll just do this for a bit of fun, since I couldn't find a decent Vatsim event for today. The only thing was from Beijing to Seoul, and I didn't really fancy that because of you know, China using the metric system for all of its things, and just the overall confusion. I can see the events on full right now. However, only one of Beijing's airports has actually got ATC, and it's the same over in. So maybe I'm right to do the other one. I don't know. So it's a pretty decent event. You can see planes going back and forward lots, but it's not really, you know, massive. So we shall be with Eurocontrol, as I said, all the way to Palma. Look at that. There's me up there, all the way to Palma, all the way.
Last station, you are not on my airspace. See you.
Right, once we're at cruise, we'll sort out the approach. It's cool there, it's pretty decent. We've got
Leipzig, descent flight level 240.
there's currently one plane on the ground in Palma. There's quite a few heading. There's currently 3 planes in the air, including me. I'm behind both of them. There we have a not Lufthansa, LHA. It's an A319. I don't know what that plane is. It could be Lufthansa, but it's the right sort of route. But it looks quite similar. It's the right sort of plane, but it's the wrong code. And then CFG from Frankfurt, once again, beats me. It's a Condor maybe. If it's a 757, could be Condor. And then you got me, and I'm about.
Control, good afternoon. This is Air Europa 1285. The radio check, please.
Too loud. Straight away. That's the radio check. Too loud.
Europa 1285, readability 5. Good morning, sir.
What? It's readable.
Yeah,
now.
apologize for the delay. We got a little bit of radio issues here, but we are now on flight level 320, 26 miles from Ubeto.
Europa 1285, continuous flight and report for yourself. Thank you.
Not 10. I'm pretty sure
Yes, we report when it's descending.
It's too loud, that guy. Who was it? Air Europa. There you go, 1285, I think that's the one. Heading
Europa
down.
1285 descending now.
Yeah, it is.
Correction, Danish 673, level 340 inbound, let's do.
Danish 673, good morning, sir. Stand by. Europa 1285, descent flight level 240.
Down to 240 for Europa 1285, thanks.
Far too loud, that air Europa.
Danish 673, good morning,
Wow.
sir. You are identified. Please squawk please squawk 1000.
Squawking 1000, Danish 673.
Many thanks, sir.
Well, I've got 400 miles to Rokan. We're not quite at top of climb yet, although the little marker for top of climb has disappeared. Don't know why that is, but it has disappeared. According to this, we've already passed our top of climb.
You're Danish 673, you are identified. Danish 673, proceed direct Vatsim, Victor Alpha Sierra Uniform Mike.
Proceed direct Vatsim, Victor Alpha Sierra Uniform Mike, Danish 673.
Many thanks, sir.
So passing 35,000, we've got 4,000 left now until cruise, and then it's basically straight to Palma from there, really. I mean, as I said, we've got clearance all the way to Rokan, just direct, which is great. Gets it a massive shortcut, which is always what I'd like to get out of ATC. Yeah, we're apparently getting further away from our top of climb. I don't know, for some reason we're climbing really slowly. It's quite weird why this thing's choosing to be slow. I don't know. It must have a reason. Right, passing 360, so it's only got 3,000 left. I think what it was, it's because we went direct through all those waypoints. It does slightly mess it up, as we learned yesterday, going into Ho Chi Minh City. It was very like when we kept going direct, things like the top of descent did get a bit messed up. So I think maybe it's maybe a bug, or maybe it happens in the real life plane. I don't know. Has problems going direct between places sometimes. I don't know. I doubt 737 would do that in real life, but who knows. But this is what I love about the flight case summer schedules. Like, in winter, you can't fly long routes. You can only fly long routes in this 787, and there's very little choice elsewhere in terms of the holiday schedules. But in summer, you've got plenty. So we can take this plane to Alicante, Palma, and Ibiza. So another time, I'll definitely take it to Ibiza. I've been to Palma many times on this game, and I've been to Mallorca once.
Last station, confirm your call sign, please.
Never been to Ibiza, so I'd love to go down to Ibiza at some point in this plane.
Okay, sorry, thank you.
But that's
KLM 1933, you are identified. Continuous flight.
We'll probably do like a Ibiza back to Gatwick. Maybe we'll do a little hop over from Mallorca to Ibiza for like an A320 for fun, like a little short stream. Maybe we'll go from Ibiza to Mallorca and then back to Ibiza in a stream. It's a very short flight, so like it is like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It's like a little teeny island hop. He's trying to talk on frequency now. It's like he's cutting out. Oh dear. Someone keeps cutting out. There's a little altitude horn as we're finally approaching cruise altitude. Yesterday our stream was crazy busy. Not yesterday, Thursday. Crazy busy. Today we've only got the 4 playbacks. I'm not complaining, as I said. I'm happy. You know, any amount of people clicking on this video, I'm happy with. We've also got up to 70 subs. So we've gained 4 in the last week. It's amazing that. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it's pretty good for my channel.
Under controller up at 1285, we need descent.
Oh, not them again. They're so loud. Please, come off this frequency. They've passed 24,000, so they'll be off the frequency now. They're too loud. I don't know why the controller hasn't told them that. Maybe it's just my settings. It's making
Leipzig
them too loud.
328, you're leaving aerospace. Resume all navigation, Houston.
Right, we're now at 405 miles at total descent.
Unicom on 122.8. Thank you and bye-bye. Leipzig
No,
at 328.
until total descent. Ground speed 532 knots. We are absolutely going nuts. 1, because of the high cost index, and 2, well, for starters, we've got a massive tailwind. Today's planned distance was
Europa 128.5. Request. We need to do a little bit fast.
Their voice is
Copy,
weird.
sir. Europa 1285, you are leaving aerospace. Switch Unicom 122 to simulate. Resume navigation to you.
We'll check for Europa 1285.
Right, so ground is 7. So we were meant to go 733
Echo 6032
miles.
is reaching top percent.
And with.
Sorry, sir. Call sign only, please.
Qantas 6032.
And with.
Qantas 6032, descent flight level 240.
That's down to 664.
240, Qantas 6032.
Like, we've got a massive tailwind today.
same traffic.
It's cool. There's a Qantas in the area, I just heard. Where are they going? What's Qantas doing round here?
TikTok 2569 at top percent.
Ouch.
TikTok 2569, descent flight level 240.
Since when was
240 TikTok 2569.
Since when was TikTok a call
Qantas
sign?
6031, follow top percent.
Some people are so loud on it. They're all
sorry,
there's
sir.
an event, I think.
Call sign only, please.
Going from Palma to Gibraltar.
Qantas 6031.
It must be like,
6031, descent flight level 240.
must be like a group of friends or something, because they've all got
240, Qantas
a lot of them are
6031.
Qantas and they're from Australia, so it must be like
TikTok
a little event. But seriously, I don't know what is the call sign TikTok.
TikTok 2934, descent flight level 240.
Actually, I'm going to look it up now. What airline is it? It's TTK is the code, so I can look it up now. I have an aviation code like website. So look, TTK. It might just be a virtual airline. It's actually a Korean airline of some sort. We haven't actually got a registered call sign.
TikTok 2934, you're leaving aerospace. Switch Unicom 122 to simulate. Resume navigation, Susan.
No, nothing. So it must be a virtual airline.
122 thanks for your help. TikTok 2934.
TikTok virtual airlines. Oh dear. But yeah, we're managing pretty good speed. I don't know why it thinks our ground speed is 537, 536. It's always slightly above. I don't know, that's what Vatsim thinks it is as well. So maybe the plane's giving me a mildly false reading. But we've got about a 40 knot tailwind, which is pretty decent on top of the fast speed we're already doing. It's a fast plane, this, because it cruises very high and it has a very good cost index. It's a system that allows it to go not just 0 to 100, it goes all the way up to 1,000.
UPS 1, check remnants, descent flight level 240.
It's nice. Nice and quick, this aircraft, so we've saved ourselves quite a bit of time. I'm going to have a look at where Rokan is now. Rokan, we should have hit an hour and 3 minutes into the flight. And we're going to be hitting it in about half hour minus... No, 40 minutes minus 3. So about 37. So 37 plus 25. No, it's about an hour and 3 still.
Good morning, Transavia 1232. Flight level 320, going to 360.
Transavia 1232, good morning, sir. Squawk 1000.
1000, Transavia 1232, thank you very much.
Right, now we are at cruise. I'm going to go ahead and get the landing stuff sorted. So copy FMC data. And then I'll sort the rest of that out. So right now it is, the wind is 25 minutes old, doesn't really matter.
Transavia 1232, you are identified, continue climbing, flight level 360.
Continue 360, Transavia 1232.
30, what am I keeping? Right. 300. We're hitting some turbulence. Right, the seatbelt signs are automatic on this
Transavia
thing.
1232, proceed direct Lumil, Lima, Uniform, Mike, India, Lima.
They weren't on auto. They weren't meant to be on auto. Okay. So seatbelts on this, we haven't been doing them. Like we should. Right, this thing's shaking all over the place, so we'll keep them on for now. While we manage this. Right, 300. I can't do this because the cockpit's shaking around. 300 at 6. Temperature's 25. And 1018.
Condor 2, Victor Zulu, descent flight level 240.
240, Condor 2, Victor Zulu.
Right, calculate that. Why is it so bouncy? Look at us. Way. Right, there we go. So the runway distance is 10,000, so yeah, all brakes 2 should be decent. Right, send output, sends to FMC. Our FMC's got it, accept.
Road control, good morning. Easy 26
Why is this
Echo
not able
flight
to
level
calculate
340.
our VREF speeds?
Inbound Bravo, Romeo Yankee.
No, whatever, it doesn't matter, we got it anyway.
Easy 26 Echo, good morning, sir. You are identified. Continue as filed.
Right, seatbelts can come back to
Continue
auto
as
now.
filed, Easy 26 Echo.
I thought on auto they would just turn on below
Danish
10,000.
673, you are on the O track. I propose flight level 350
So I'll be doing
or
seatbelts
330.
myself now. I thought it was auto because everything else in this plane is automatic.
Yeah, I think 350 is slightly too high for us, so we're gonna go to 30, please.
Yeah, I can't work out what's going on there.
Yes, sure. Climb
We
flight
have our
level
approach speed. This
350,
thing's
please.
just 0, look. Oh, there you go, it's fixed
Climb
itself
level
now.
350, Danish 673.
We are definitely a Cat D airplane, I'd
Qantas
say.
6031, you're leaving aerospace, switch Unicom 122.8, resume navigation, see you soon.
Right, 24 right, ILS Yankee is what we're taking. And that supports all Cat of aircraft. 218 is the Barrow, so 220. And that's about it.
Switching, you can't be a very good day, thank you very much.
Loud.
See you, sir.
That was quite fast, actually, that was. Right, 24.
Control, good morning, sir.
Runway 24s.
082 inbound.
There's the Lores. The Lores 1 Papa.
Privateer 082,
Yes.
good morning,
It's
sir.
just direct in, basically.
Squawk
So we'll go over to the taxi chart.
1000.
Taxi chart's quite simple.
1000.
Got two runways down in Palma. We're taking 24 right.
Easy
which is the
316
longer
Juliet, it's a time to contact you yet.
For now, it's all good. So
Last station, you are not on my airspace. Let me contact you.
I'll remain on this frequency.
right, start lorry.
Privateer 082, confirm fly level 340, please.
It's not a particularly useful flight sort of arrival, so we'll leave it all alone. We're not getting any turbulence now so much, so it's probably because of the high wind. Obviously, when you get fast wind, it does tend to come with turbulence. I'll look at where we are now.
Stand by.
We're not anywhere with any weather warnings. You know, the turbulence isn't too bad, so just continue.
Privateer 082, proceed direct to Abuda, Alpha, Bravo, Oscar, Delta, Alpha.
Proceed direct Abuda. Privateer 082, thank you, sir.
TikTok 25699, you're leaving my airspace, switch Unicom 122.8, resume navigation, see you.
Plane is bouncing around a little. It's not too bad though. Just a little
Unicom
bit.
122.8, TikTok 25 notches.
Qantas 6032, you're leaving my airspace, switch Unicom 122.8.
Our passengers are getting bounced around a little.
328, g'day mate, corner 6032.
Hopefully the passengers don't mind.
33 reaching top of the zone.
Big bounce around like this.
33, descent flight level 240, and resume all navigation, switching Unicom 122.8.
Tough, the engines are going all over the place, like up,
Sending
down,
240
up, down, up,
and to
down.
the Unicom 122.8, thank you, KLM 1933.
Because we are getting bounced around a little. Not enough for seat belts, but we're getting bounced around.
Hello, Lufthansa Cargo 82, Romeo with you, flight level 350, passing into.
KLM A2 Romeo, KLM Cargo A2 Romeo. Good morning, sir. You are identified.
Euro Control West, good morning. Easy 533, flight level 250, just past position in Negats.
Easy 533, standby. Good morning. UPS 1, switch Unicom 122 decimal 8, resume on navigation. See you soon.
122 decimal 8 for UPS 156.
Our engines are going down a little bit here, but never mind.
Yes, Easy 533, you are identified. Continue climbing, fly level 350 and continuous flight.
Continuous file, climb flight level 350, Easy 533.
That BA, British Airways 2 Mike Zulu, the one that we saw down at Gatwick, is now at 13,000 feet climbing, so it has now left Gatwick. It's at 18,000 feet last update, so...
Lufthansa Cargo A2 Romeo, proceed direct Ansan, Alpha November, Zulu Alpha November.
Direct Ansan, Lufthansa Cargo A2 Romeo.
I think LHA might actually be like Lufthansa. Actually, no, it wouldn't be Lufthansa Cargo because it's A319. An A319 can't be cargo. I wonder what Lufthansa Cargo is then, because there's one on frequency, but it's almost impossible to find something on frequency here.
Euro Control West today, Speedbird 2 Mike Zulu, passing flight level 220, climbing flight level 250, direct to
okay, that's the other plane.
Speedbird 2 Mike Zulu, you confirm it's you?
Confirm, Speedbird 2 Mike Zulu.
2 Mike Zulu, good morning, sir, you are identified. 2 Mike Zulu, climb fly level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Speedbird 2 Mike Zulu.
So that Speedbird there is heading to Palma as well, but it is actually about half hour behind us, I think. Oh, actually, it's a bit more than that. It's not quite at cruise speed yet, though. At the moment, it's 40 minutes behind us, but I think that will... It's about half hour behind us, because we left Gatwick 34 minutes ago, and it probably left Gatwick about 10 minutes ago, so it's probably about 25 minutes behind us. Nice to have all this ATC today, it's great. We're just sitting here at 39,000 feet. I think our arrival speed will change at some point. For now, everything's all plugged in and ready. We should get an update on the weather quite soon. Palma, it's 35 minutes old, the weather, so we should get a weather update in about 10 minutes for the half-past weather. Currently no ATC, there's one plane on approach, one on the ground currently, and there is a plane, literally the plane that's like not on final but just behind that one, it's at like 30,000 feet, that's the next, I'm after that one, so there'll be quite a big gap, so I'll practically have Palma Airport to myself, so it doesn't really matter which one we use, I guess.
Good morning, Euro Control. Speedbird 41 Alpha with you, passing through flight level 20.
Speedbird 41 Alpha, good morning, sir. You are identified. Continue climbing, fly level 370 and proceed direct Salma, Sierra, Alpha, Lima, Mike, Alpha.
Climb to 370 and direct Salma, Speedbird 41 Alpha.
I have noticed is that Speedbird 2 Mike Zulu, the one on the same route as me. I'm guessing it's taking a similar route. No, it's actually taking a fairly similar one, but it's heading to Rokan, same as me. So it's a slightly different route, but it's quite similar. So it's quite odd that it's not just been given direct, really. But I don't know, I guess that's what they've got. I'm currently heading, on my route, so doesn't really matter. I'm going a lot quicker than that one as well, because I'm a 787. It's an A320. 787 is like the quickest thing around. It's pretty quick, it's quite funny. Right, we're just passing into Bordeaux controls area. However, obviously, Eurocontrol West control the whole of France, the whole of Spain. Yes, the whole of France, the whole of Spain, the whole of Portugal, and the whole of Ireland is what they control. It's absolutely nuts. They control quite a large portion of the
Easy
of Europe.
316 Juliet, good day, passing flight level 270.
Easy 316 Juliet, good morning, sir. You are identified. Proceed, continue climbing, fly level 390, and proceed direct to Kazakhs, Kilo Echo Sierra Alpha X-ray.
Easy 316 Juliet, continuing climb to flight level 390, direct to Kazakhs.
Many thanks, sir.
Turbulence seems to be over now, which is nice. It's a lovely plane. Let's look outside. It's very thick cloud over France, so we can't really see much of the ground.
Radar heading 32.
But we can see this wonderful plane.
Egyptian 70072, good morning, sir. You are identified. Continue as flight, please.
Altitude, Victor Zulu, Costa Sun.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Condor 2, Victor Zulu, you're leaving aerospace. Resume all navigation. See you soon.
128, Condor 2, Victor Zulu.
Many thanks, sir.
Easy 316 Juliet, may I have a cockpit break?
Yes, sir. Call me when you return, please.
Roger, Easy 316 Juliet.
They're quite quiet. I prefer someone too quiet than someone too loud, as long as it is the controller.
Again, 9068.
It's a pain if the controller's quiet.
Continue
it's
climbing,
like,
flight level
what?
350, please.
Repeat. You constantly say that to them, and it's like, oh great. But yeah. So, at the moment, we've got 210 miles to go till Rokan. Not long now. Not long at all. I'm just reading something, by the way, guys, which might be a bit quiet. Anyway, so yeah, I was reading
Control,
something.
good morning, Swiss 76 with you, climbing flight level 340.
Hopefully, yeah, it's nice, very nice outside currently. So I've got
Swiss,
bit cloudy outside.
Swiss 786,
nice and
good morning, sir.
Very nice.
Continue climbing flight level 340.
We have the 9:30 weather.
Proceed direct Ibera.
For
India,
Palma.
Bravo, Echo, Romeo, Alpha.
And the weather does look like it's
Climb flight level 340 and direct
to the
Ibera,
06s.
Swiss 786, thank you.
It's currently 9 away from the 6s, and it's 9 away from the 24s. So right now, the active runway, it could be either one. For now, I'm going to stick with 24 because it's what we've been planned and what we've been using. But if that weather shifts any more towards 06, we'll have to change which runway we're landing on. Which may, it may add some distance to our journey, unfortunately. I'd rather not do that, but we'll have to wait and see what the weather brings, I guess. It might change. We'll get an update at about 10 past 10, I reckon.
Transavia 1232.
So we'll wait another half hour,
about
and then we should have some definite weather.
Transavia 1232, yes, call me when you return.
If it's still 330, then we'll probably just stick with 24. It's very quiet down there, so you've got no ATC, nothing like that, so doesn't really matter. We've got plenty of fuel though. We're gonna have about 5.2 distincts when we land, which is plenty. I don't know, it said 5.7 originally, and then it goes down. Also, this thinks we're gonna get to Rokan at 9:07. This thing's 9:03, so I don't know how that's possible. I really don't. I'm gonna go over to the. There we go. If I go off.
Here control West, good morning,
refresh it. No, it doesn't.
2876 with you, inbound Bruno, climbing, passing 245 now.
Jetbird 2876, good morning, sir. Continue climbing flight level 360.
Clouds have cleared a little bit, but then there's more clouds over there, so.
Continuing to flight level 360, Jetbird 2876. Thank you.
Jetbird 2876, proceed direct to Sosul, Sierra, Oscar, Sierra, Uniform, November.
Second for Jetbird 2876.
Direct to Sosul, please. Sierra, Oscar, Sierra, Uniform, November.
A direct source on Jetbird 2876, thank you.
Many thanks, sir.
Well, we've got 168 miles to go to Rokan, so that has, it's more than halved. This thing is fast, I forget that, and we only have 369 miles to go. So we've been in the air for at least 300 then. We've been in the air for 360, so we're actually halfway. I'm really hoping we don't have to swap what runway we use. It would be nice.
Good morning, Tomjet 5 Lima Bravo 37, flight 370, Mach 177, direct Iran.
Tomjet 5 Lima Bravo, good morning, sir. Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Tomjet 5 Lima Bravo.
So we've got 160 nautical miles left to Rokan now. It's very busy on the frequency, but it doesn't get as busy as you think. I'm kind of surprised. Like, London control is always absolutely manic, and they're only controlling
Easy 316 Juliet is back in the cockpit.
And Eurocontrol is only covering above 245, but it's covering all of these countries, and it isn't even that busy
Tomjet
sometimes.
5 Lima Bravo, you are identified. Continue as file, please.
So right now we're still above Bordeaux control on Eurocontrol West. Halfway through the flight now, just sort of, enjoying the scenery outside. We're waiting on weather. It's a bit confusing, this weather. It's like half and half. We're in that exact weather situation where it's 90 degrees from being 06 and 90 degrees from being 24. So you can use either runway. But for now we're using 24, it's what we planned, it's the shortest route. And considering Palma's not very busy, we are currently, the next plane to arrive after us will be the BA that we saw down at Gatwick. It is 25 minutes behind us. So, and in front we also have a 35-minute buffer. So we're going to have Palma to ourselves practically. So it shouldn't really be much of an issue. Really, there's not many planes in the direction of Palma. Because Palma does look a bit busier, like in terms of the lines coming off it. It's because I think there was like some sort of maybe a group of friends or something. They're all Australian, going to Gibraltar. There is 5 of them. They're all departed at a very similar time. They're all, so I think they must be friends or something, because it wasn't advertised on Vatsim, and there's no ATC at those airports, so it's not obviously like an official event. I don't know, who knows. As I said, the plan for today was to fly in a Vatsim event, I never got that. There was no Vatsim event on that was sort of decent for us.
Easy 316 Juliet, request different cruising altitude since there's too much headwind here for my aircraft to keep up the speed.
It turns out...
Yes, sir. What, 3...
it turns out it's very good
Easy
for us.
Easy 316 Juliet, descent flight level 370.
We've had full ATC.
Is 340 possible for Easy 316 Juliet?
We've had full ATC at
Yes,
Gatwick,
sir, 340.
full ATC on London Control.
Thank you very much, that's perfect. Flight
and full ATC
change of flight cruising level 340 for Easy 316 Juliet.
And Eurocontrol, so we've had full ATC the whole way, which is just like an event, so it's quite cool that. Well, you know, that wasn't planned, just sort of loaded in, and that's how it's gone, I guess. So it's quite nice like that we've had that. That's in, you know, Gatwick wasn't even that busy, which is really lucky. There was only like 3 planes on the ground. Because I think we were the first people to actually talk to ground. Because it was so empty down at Gatwick, they didn't just come online. So we've got 130 miles left to Rokan now. We haven't really heard anything off ATC because they just told us to go direct Rokan. And from there it's basically just been that really. It's a pretty straightforward route from here.
Eurocontrol West, this is Cargolux 75 Mike.
To our arrival.
Oh, Cargolux 75 Mike, readability 5.
Thank you very much, sir. Cargolux Italia 75 Mike.
Easy 26 Echo, you're leaving aerospace. Switch Unicom 122 decimal 8, resume on navigation. See you soon.
As on navigation and 122 decimal 8, Easy 26 Echo, thank you, bye.
So yeah, at the moment, I don't know, the winds are okay. In 20 minutes time we will have some updated weather on Palma. For the 10 o'clock weather it takes about 10 minutes to come in from Palma. So hopefully, we're not going to be descending in 20 minutes time, are we? No, it's going to be half hour yet until we descend, so that's perfect. No wait, no, it is 20 minutes, never mind. 9:07 apparently.
Eurocontrol, good day. This is Cargo 610, flight level 340, so, inbound, Hotel India.
I don't like changing the runway just before descent because it can mess stuff up. Sometimes it can mess up, you know, what we've got planned. But hopefully you're okay.
I have a Sky Dolphin for company, it's correct?
Sky Global.
Okay. Sky Global 610, good morning, sir. You are identified. Continue climbing fly level 350, so please.
Pretty good.
And resume on navigation. Call me for ready for descent.
350 and continue go navigation. Call you back when we are ready for descent. Sky Global 600.
Cargolux 75 Mike, we are ready for descent.
Cargolux Italia 75 Mike, descent flight level 240.
Descent flight level 240, Cargolux Italia 75 Mike, thank you.
Swiss 786, you're leaving aerospace, switch Unicom 122 decimal 8, resume on navigation. Salut FX.
On navigation, Unicom 122.8. Merci David, à plus, Swiss 786.
So 105 nautical mile now to Rokan. ETA is about, what's that? It's less than an hour. It's about 45 minutes, meaning total flight time will be about an hour and 35, which is planned. It's amazing how quick we've been able to. Normally in real life this flight, about an hour and 45 to an hour and 50 is what I was expecting. But because of the amazing tailwind we've got today, it has died down a little bit. Our ground speed was like 530 earlier, it's more like 520 now. Although, according to the overlay, it's 528, so I don't know which one's true. I'm guessing the plane's right, and the overlay's getting it wrong, but that's I think same thing as well, so it must be something like that. It's a bit weird.
Skygrow 610, maintain 350 altitude, please.
350.
Flight level. Yes, maintain 350 for flight level.
RPM, maintain 350.
So at the moment, yeah, we will have Mallorca pretty much to ourselves by the time we get down there.
Control, good morning at
should be okay.
Transavia 6757, just past Cyprus.
So currently, yeah, 90 miles to Rokan now. We should be descending.
657, good morning, sir. You were identified. Proceed direct Lores, Lima, Oscar, Romeo,
gone very quick,
Echo,
this
Sierra.
flight. It's a lovely plane.
Proceeding direct Lores for Transavia 6757.
I forget how good this plane is. Right, checklist. We've already done our approach. I don't know, we'll leave all this for later. We've done the landing data.
Cargolux Italia 75, Mike. You're leaving aerospace. Switch Unicom 122, decimal 8, resume on navigation. See you soon.
Switching 122 decimal 8. Thank you very much, sir, and have a nice day. Cargolux Italia 75, Mike.
You too, take care.
Nice if we had ATC in Palma to like complete the lot. Then we wouldn't have been on Unicom. We haven't been on Unicom once so far, but obviously because Eurocontrol West only controls up to flight level 245, once we pass 250, we'll be on to Unicom basically. So we're not going to have full ATC today, unless Palma Tower approach or ground. Well, if ground decides to come online, or tower actually, it has to be approach probably.
Iberaya 943, climb flight level 360, please.
Great out of the window, it's nice.
Easy 316, can you climb flight level 360, please?
Easy 316 Juliet, changing flight level to flight level 360.
Many thanks, sir.
Eurocontrol, good morning, Chanex 74 Echo Whiskey, flight level 360.
Chanex 74 Echo Whiskey, good morning, sir. Squawk 0602.
Good morning, 0602, Chanex 74 Echo Whiskey.
We've been lucky with the amount of ATC we've had on Vatsim.
Easy 316 Juliet, expedite your climb traffic.
We've had so much ATC lately. It's
Easy
really lucky
316 Juliet, expediting climb to flight level 360.
Many thanks, sir.
Looks quite nice out there. I can see that looks like sea. It is. So we're getting close to Spain. We're not quite in Spain yet. There's the little mountains that separate the two. Is it the Pyrenees? Is that what they're called? I don't know. I think so. But they separate France and Spain. So on the other side, that's Spain. Where I think the clouds probably mysteriously stop. Because that always seems to happen in real life.
That's
probably Southern France is covered. Normally Southern France is pretty good.
309, good morning, sir. You were identified. Climb flight level 330 and continue as filed. Thank you.
Roger, sir. Olympic 309.
Chanex 74 Echo Whiskey. Proceed direct Decro. Delta India Kilo Romeo Oscar.
Thank you very much. Direct to Decro. Chanex 74 Echo Whiskey.
Right, so it's no busier.
Easy 316 Juliet,
so
and the alert of traffic.
We're all good.
Easy 316 Juliet, traffic below me, checked.
Many thanks, sir.
So it's a shame we won't have full ATC, but we should be pretty good. Playback today so far we've had 6, not too bad, could be better, but oh well, not too bad is it at all, so know. I've got 50 nautical mile left to Rokan. We should be descending shortly after that, 90 miles. In about the next 13 minutes,
Speedbird,
we should
41
get
Alpha requesting a climb to
our
390.
And we'll sort
Speedbird
of
41 Alpha, climb fly level 390.
should get our
390, Speedbird 41 Alpha. Thank you.
Yeah, we should be getting our 80. No, our wind. That's what it is. Our winds. Just before descent, hopefully. I'm really hoping, because I'd rather not switch runways immediately like that. So I'm really hoping that the wind in Palma, you know, stays at 330 or preferably even goes back towards 24, because I'd much rather not switch my runway. Because one, it's a little bit extra problems, and two, well, it's nice to say it's a shorter route. This runway, it benefits us more. If we weren't going to take that, we'd be taking the Lores. Where's the charts? The Lores 3 Mike, and we'd have to go in all the way to the ADX VOR, and then we need to head into the airport from there. So I'd much rather not do that. Runway 24 is we head into the POS VOR, and the POS VOR is much closer to the approach. It presents us with quite a nice simple approach, so I'd rather do that. But as I said, we might not get that. Transition altitude is 6,000, so I'll go ahead and set that now.
All control, good day, Ryanair 25 Charlie inbound, LCAM level 360.
Ryanair 25 Charlie, good morning, sir. You are done.
We're looking at stand 12, 54, 86,
gliding fly level 370 and continuous file report for descent.
So where's the
Continue flight level 370 and report when ready for descent. Ryanair 25 Charlie.
Right, I haven't really got
Control, good morning, Condor 3 Kilo Delta, level 223 for 36 inbound Mallorca.
Condor 3 Kilo Delta, good morning, sir. You were identified. Continue climbing fly level 360.
Continue climb 360, Condor 3 Kilo Delta, many thanks.
Look, there's Spain, empty, no clouds. It's amazing that, look. France, Spain. Normally 7 France is pretty good.
3 Kilo Delta, proceed direct Irma, India Romeo, Mike Alpha Romeo.
Yeah, it's nice and
direct
warm
Irma, Condor 3 Kilo
25 degrees. Oh, how I wish to be in 25 degree weather.
On my PFP, I have it's something. It's on my TCAS. It says that there's an aircraft 700 feet above me.
Stand by, easy 31 Juliet. Negative, sir. No alert traffic.
Okay, then it's just a fault. Thank you. Easy 316 Juliet.
Yes, it's Transavia 757, but it's on flight level 370. You are on 360.
That's fine, thank you.
And on your right, you have an airplane. Is flight level 330.
Right, we'll report ready for descent in about 50 miles, so 10 miles early before we start descending. In 9 minutes we should get weather. I'm really hoping we get the weather first. I will keep checking. Last time I checked 10 minutes after it was meant to come out and it was out. Hopefully it comes out, maybe it's like after 5 minutes, I just didn't check quick enough. That would be kind of nice. I would like to note before we start our descent, because it can cause problems then. Because ATC think we're descending and the plane is already set on its path and all the rest of it, so just got to hope the wind is kind to us, I guess. Who knows if it will be. Let's a lovely looking plane this. It is a really lovely plane. It's like, it's quite easy to fly as well, because the little things that you have to manage in the 737, like the packs,
and good morning, Azores 7460.
Things like
to Narta level
the pressurization, like what's the cruise altitude, what's the landing altitude.
Romeo Zulu Oscar
you don't have to do any of that in this plane.
7460.
You know, it is very easy to fly. It's great.
7460. Good morning, sir. Squawk 0603.
But we're not going to be flying this plane next week at all. We haven't got an opportunity to fly it, which is why I wanted to fly it today. So we've flown it twice this week, and then none next week, basically. Because I do love this plane. It's great fun to fly. It's up there. I don't know whether it's better than the
7460. You are identified. Continue climbing. Fly level 380.
This one I might prefer more.
A continuous flight, please.
It is a great plane.
380. Continuous
flight.
7460. Thank you.
Right, there's the first waypoint we've hit in about, well, forever. Slight turn, we haven't done that for a while. And it's pretty amazing after all of that, like that whole, you know, it just goes quickly, it goes so quick. And before I know it, boom, we've hit that waypoint that we were directed to, you know, what felt like not that long ago, really. And it's actually like 400 miles. Planes are amazing, like, you know, 460 miles, gone, eaten, planes eaten them. It's just like, it does literally like chomp miles, eats them, like, no. It likes them. I don't know, maybe that's a bit odd, but whatever. Right, we've got 10 miles to go to Ibrap, and then after that, it's quite close to the descent. So, Active Sky, please say you have the weather. It doesn't yet. I'm going to check for the METAR to see if that's come out. Sometimes the METAR comes out first. Nope, the METAR is still from half 8 Zulu. It's still half hour old, unfortunately. And I'll pre-tune the QNH, which is 1018. I hate this. You have to like scroll it so much to get the correct one. Right, 1018 is what we'll be setting after 6,000. No one's talked on frequency for quite a while. Just noticed that. Right, we should be descending at about 20 miles. Yes. Why is no one talking on frequency? It's suddenly gone quiet. It's quite odd. We'll contact them ready for descent quite soon. I'm going to do a last check just to make sure. We still haven't got
that. And this is Lufthansa 422 flies Nautical level 360 with you.
Lufthansa 22, you are not on my airspace. Switch to Unicom 122 decimal 8, resume navigation to you.
Ready in our airspace, okay, 422, Unicom to decimal 80, thank you.
Right, about 5 miles time we'll contact them. We haven't had the latest weather through. I didn't expect it to come in 6 minutes. It doesn't often come in 6 minutes. It normally takes about 10, sometimes even as much as 20 sometimes. So for now we'll keep using 24. I will tune Unicom on standby, as I don't think we're going to have an ATC somehow later on. Right, we are 11 miles from top of descent, so give it 3 miles. I can complete this now. We'll brake set to 2. There we go, already then. in
Ethiopian 072, descent flight level 350, please.
I'll contact them now.
Descending flight level 350, Ethiopian 072.
Thank you, sir. Causing traffic.
Hello, Eurocontrol. This is Skyways 2094, ready for descent.
Skyways 2094, descent flight level 240.
240, Skyways 2094 heavy. We go down to 240. We haven't had the 10 o'clock weather yet, so I haven't been able to plan the winds about that. That's a shame. I'm expecting it in 3 minutes, roughly. I'll expect it. Right, we start descent. So we're going to have to use runway 24s, I think. I'm just going to hope the winds have changed back in our favour. I would rather not have to switch it now we've started our descent, because it can cause problems, because it would mean our route is longer, so therefore we're too high, and it would cause us to like do a really slow descent, which I'd probably not have. So we'll see, but since we started descending I would rather just keep it like that, but we'll see now. So we're going down to 240. We've got clearance down to we'll see how fast this thing wants to start descending, but we'll wait on the weather for Palmer.
Easy 316, Juliet, you leaving aerospace, switch Unicom 122.8, resume navigation to you.
Easy 316 Juliet, going to Unicom 122.8. Thank you for the ATC today. Bye bye.
Bye bye, sir.
Passing Lukev, from there it's direct to Lores, 80 nautical mile away, and that's where we start our star. Luckily it is still 80 miles away, so we still have 80 miles to go until we start our approach, and Lores will still be the same waypoint if we pick another star, which is, you know, a benefit. Right, 10 o'clock weather is through. Yes, it's gone back to 320, so now it's actually in favour of the 24s. Temperature is 26 degrees. QNH is still 1018. That's absolutely excellent. Look at that. That's great, that is. 26 degrees, nice and warm. Absolutely no clouds. Wind is at 11 knots. So we might have a slight crosswind, but it's a bit variable as well. Between, what was that? Between 290 and 350, but we're going to be using runway 24 right, I believe we have selected, don't we? Yes, we do. 24 right. It's all on one page now. There's no go around altitude. There's absolutely no missed approach. I don't know why that is.
Good morning, control. Ryanair 272, climbing flight level 310.
Ryanair 272, good morning, sir. Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Ryanair 272.
Descending pretty good, about 2,000 feet per minute, pretty average descent for now. We seem to be managing. We'll check our approach speed, make sure it hasn't changed. It's still 140 knots. We're going to do a flaps 30 arrival. I'll just go ahead and check.
Ryanair 272, you are identified. Proceed direct
to Papa. It's got everything all plugged in on here. It
Golf.
should have. So I turn this, there we go. Yeah, everything's all plugged in.
Proceed direct Papa Gold for Ryanair 272.
It's amazing it does that automatically. Absolutely amazing. So passing 32,000 feet now. So we've descended about 7,000 feet already. We'll keep descending now. So we've got, but how long is that? Still 127 miles until arrival. Nothing important when it comes to our arrival. The lorry 1 Papa, it's all just sort of in. To POS and then into one of the 2 runways down at Palmer. Palma has a lovely approach, I think. Are we doing the approach over the sea? There's one approach that, like, goes very close to being over the sea. And in my opinion, it is one of the nicest looking ones. Oh no, I think that's the other runway. We're going to be... I don't think I've ever approached Palma from the Two Falls before then. Because as far as I remember, every time I've approached Palma, it's been over the sea. But we're doing the one that is mostly over land. Maybe a little bit of a shame that. Maybe it would have been nice to take the 06s then, but oh well. It is a very lovely look. It's like Jersey when you approach over the sea, but Jersey's not as pretty. I like the sort of texture that you get on the ground in Spain and France. Like in the warmer areas, the ground in Spain looks very orange, like sort of like I don't know how to describe it, but it's a nicer colour than the green. I think it makes it look quite nice. It's very summer holiday-ish, I guess you could call it. Which is sort of what we're doing. It's like a little mini virtual holiday.
877.
So we're going over to Unicom quite soon, I imagine. We've got no ATC down in Palma. Nothing approaching Palma. We're the first plane for quite a while to be approaching Palma. And yeah, the next plane after us is half hour away. And it's the plane from Gatwick that we saw. The BA that we saw parked up. So in about 3,000 feet, I'll expect us to be handed off down to Unicom, and we'll descend at our discretion. We'll descend straight down to
Eurocontrol, good morning.
2000.
Lufthansa 22 Juliet, level 350, inbound to Nemos.
Lufthansa 22 Juliet, good morning, sir. You are identified.
So we should be going out their airspace quite soon.
Lufthansa 22 Juliet, do you have CPDLC?
Negative, sir. Not this morning. I'm a newbie on your west control. Lufthansa 22 Juliet, proceed direct Maybach, Mike Echo Bravo Alpha Kilo.
Direct Maybach 22 Juliet.
This can go down to 40 nautical mile range now for the approach. We should get word from ATC about now, I should think, that we're leaving their airspace, considering we're passing 25,000.
Iberia 9243, you're leaving my airspace, switch Unicom 122.8, see you.
That was for Iberia, it wasn't for me, so... I'm waiting for clearance actually to get off the airspace. You might have forgotten, so I'll wait a bit, but... We'll request further descent if we get down to 24,000 and we haven't been handed off yet. Okay, we're at 24,000. Right, we're starting to lose our descent path now, so... Hello, Skyways 2094 requesting further descent.
Yes, sir, sorry. Sorry for the delay. Switch Unicom 122.8, resume on navigation. Sorry, Skyway 20894. Au revoir.
Mighty Unicom 122.8. Resume on navigation, descent at my discretion. No problem, thanks for the ATC today, Skyways 2094. So,
thank you, sir.
Straight down to 2000. I'll get plugged in there. We're a little bit off, obviously. Didn't hand us off, but never mind. So over to Unicom. ETA down in Palma is about 15 minutes. So I'll get that plugged in on Unicom. There we go. Everyone knows now in the area where we're going and when we're going to get there. We're slowly approaching back to our planned altitude, obviously because we did have to sit at 24,000 for a teeny bit. So no more ATC for us, don't think. So we're just going to just descend down now, basically. So we'll try and get back on course. Might actually let's apply some speed brakes to help push the descent a little bit and help slow us down. We're going slightly quickly as well, so although it doesn't seem to have helped anyway, so who knows. We'll check our approach speed, still 140, so that's what we'll use. Checklist, altimeters are ready, so that can go on to the landing checklist ready now.
Descent checklist.
I don't know why it likes doing the descent checklist at 20,000, it confuses me. It does honestly really confuse me, but no mind why it likes doing that. Right, back goes the speed brakes. So we're passing 18,000, 6,000 is the transition altitude down in Palma. So got two GA aircraft, a P-46 and a Cessna 172. Around, one's heading to Ibiza, so that's not a problem. One seems to be circling the airport, seems to be circling the island, so I hope it's 2,000 feet, so we'll try and avoid it. It's not, I haven't heard anything of it on Unicorn. I don't know whether it'll have a TCAS installed. It probably won't. So we'll see. Have they got anything on remarks? They're flying VFR, so there probably isn't a. I highly doubt that there's any TCAS on that thing, so you're gonna have to watch out for that. Getting quite close to Potts, about 40 miles, and then from there. It's 20 miles to the approach, and then we're on an 8-mile final inwards, so pretty good. We'll just let the plane stick with its approach for now. We'll turn the seatbelts on like I should have been doing the whole time. Right, oh! But it doesn't appear that it's been working on automatic or something, I don't know. It's nice having the ocean. We could have approached over the ocean, but that's not what the winds are allowing today, so it's not what we're doing. We're heading over to Palma now. As I said, there is a couple of GA aircraft in the area that could become a little bit of a problem for us. I think the one to Ibiza hasn't really cleared the area either, so we'll have to watch them, make sure we don't obviously hit them. But considering it's at 3,000, as long as it stays below 3,000, it should be okay. As we're not going to be at 2,700 until final. But anything above that, they could become a little bit of an issue. Obviously, this big bird gets a bit of priority. Obviously, they're quite small. This is a big plane, so it's a big bird. This 787-9. It's a big plane. We have our. I'll get our taxi chart up now. I'll get the docking chart up actually, as I'd love to see. Where on earth we're going to park here. The plan is to park on stand 5-4, I think, is our plan. So 5-4, it's by that part of the airport, so I'll have a look. Yeah, I see where we're going. So we're going to come in on runway 24 right, vacate probably November 6, November 5, November 7, somewhere around there. Head all the way down the North taxiway, and then down the Link taxiway into, it's one way, that Link taxiway as well, so we'll head down, that's the correct way for us, and then down the Link taxiway, then down, and then sort of following all the one-way procedures that they have in place down in Palma. They do have one-way procedures on quite a lot of the taxiways. I don't know why, it must be some reason. But we'll get that taxi chart up for us. Like that. I won't use it yet, don't need it yet. I'll get that up when we're landing. Right, we're passing 12,000, so seatbelts can come on. seatbelt on. All brake 2 is set. And we're all ready to be landing. So yeah, if we were going to go direct to the airport, 39 miles, it's a little bit further than that. Those little planes, okay, they do seem to be clearing a little bit. One's up to 5,000 feet now. The one that's circling the airport, doing like a local flight. Got an FMC message. What's this? Oh, it wants to descend. Wants to slow down. Now we're approaching 10,000 feet. Want to get down to 250 knots. The reason we do that, obviously, is being highlighted here. We don't want to go hitting GA aircraft. Obviously, that's why this speed restriction is in place in real life. And it just helps us get descent. I think it also helps us, slip down for approach too. So, but yeah, sometimes this plane can be a bit of a difficult thing to sort of slow down, especially when the cost index is above 250. It does say in the manual you should be careful when slowing it down if the cost index is above 250. Obviously, we're running 360 cost index today, so that could be a little bit of a concern for us. But we should be okay, I think. After pause, I'll probably get the approach set. We'll get this round to 240. I don't really need to. Actually, there is one plane on the ground, so I will alert Unicon. So passing 10,000, speed brakes can come in now. But the scenery is very nice around Palma. You've got all these little mountains around the edge. I can see why this person's doing a VFR flight round the island. It's probably to get in some of the scenery. They're currently at 5,000. It seems as though they are staying at 5,000, I think. Yes. That plane to Ibiza seems to be clearing out the way. It's at 180 knots though, so it's not like crazy slow against me. I mean, I'm currently doing 296 ground speed. We are going quite quick, but we're slowed down to below the 250 knots from here, so it's okay. Just about past Post now, at about 8,000. Lovely scenery. We need to be at 2,700 for this next waypoint. This can go down to a 20 nautical mile range now. And then down to a 10 once we hit the ILS. It's an 8-mile final, so we should be pretty good. So we're just passing 8,000 feet now. 6,000 transition altitude, QNH 1018 here down in Palma. We've got one plane on the ground heading to Dusseldorf, I believe that is. Stuttgart. Okay, Stuttgart. It's only been online, it's been online 28 minutes, so it might be on its way quite soon. And it's an A321. What's this FMC message telling me to slow down? Okay. I will follow your wish, plane. But you need slowing down. Probably does a little bit. But when we set the QNH, it will start moaning at us anyway, so. Not moaning at us, it'll be like, we're off course. There you go. Actually, this thing's just picked up our approach automatically here, which means we have got sight of the approach. I won't arm it just yet. I'll probably arm it when we're about 5-10 miles out. We'll let this thing just descend nicely for now. We're not near the GA planes, so we're okay. The GA plane is actually starting to descend back for landing now, so we seem to be alright. Lovely scenery here over the islands of Mallorca. I haven't actually got a thumbnail for this thing. If we ever fly the Fly 2 787, let's get it in the background with its mountains. Like that. That's a lovely, lovely view. That's a perfect thumbnail. So we'll use that if we ever fly this plane again. I'll download that and make sure. We've just hit the decel point, so got ourselves slowed down now. And we'll put in flaps 1. Now, unlike V-8. We can't use flaps 5 until 240 knots, so we can't use it right away like we could in the other plane. I'll just use it to help us slow down to 180 knots. I won't bother any further flaps than that, I don't think, for now, just flaps 1. Get a little bit bumpy here as well. Right, there's 6,000 as well, so QNH 1018 is set. So this is now slowing down to 170 knots, so flaps, no, not flaps 10, I want flaps 5. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and stowed position. Ensure all portable electronic devices are
right. This can go down to 10 nautical mile range now.
Additionally,
I'm amazed we've done Gatwick to Palma in an hour and 26 minutes. That is probably one of the quickest times I've ever done Gatwick to Palma. Partially because of the massive shortcut we got given, and also because of the massive tailwind. They've all come together. I don't think in real life it's quite rare to do a Gatwick to Palma flight that quickly, so you know, it was meant to take an hour and 37, but I think at the moment we might be on for doing it slightly quicker than that, so it's pretty amazing. We'll set flaps 10, no, not 15. There's so many flap settings on this aircraft, it's like really sensitive when I move my like axes that I have to control it. I might get a different button to control it, thinking about it. But. Nice view outside. The engines are quite, you know, they are spilling down. I've never done an approach to Palma. I've always done it over this this sea. This is by the mountains. It looks really cool as well. I don't know why, but the scenery in Palma does look really good. It's better quality than, you know, quite a bit of the map. Right, approach is armed. So this thing will hopefully pick up the localizer and the glide slope when it wishes. At the moment we're just sitting here at 170 knots with the speed brakes in. We'll arm them actually, because we're not going to need them again now. Now we've got ourselves down to a suitable approach speed. There is still one plane on the ground down in Palma. It's not in the air yet, so we might need it for that. I don't know, we're waiting. We'll be using Unicom obviously. So there's our runway. I don't know why there's 3. Thinking about it, I don't think Palma's meant to have 3 runways, so I don't know why we have 3. I think it's that one there that we're taking. I don't think it's that. It might be the long one actually. It's kind of odd that there's a 3rd runway. I don't think it ever had 3 runways. Palma, I don't remember it having an extra runway, so it's quite odd. We'll see which one we end up lining up with, I guess. But my guess is maybe it's the longer one and that's a taxiway, because sometimes that can happen now. Like at Gatwick and in Lisbon on that event, they can turn runways into taxiways. So maybe that's what's happened there, I don't know. Right, passing 3,000 now, so we should be good. We're about 10 miles out then from Palma. And we should pick up the glide slope pretty soon, I'm hoping. By the time we get to 2,000 we should at least. There's no go-around altitude, so I'll just leave it at 2,000, I guess. Fingers crossed, we'll have to go around really looking at these conditions. They're pretty nice. Right, we are now established on the approach as well. So I'm writing that down here. There we go. It looks like 24 right is the bigger runway, I think. And that small runway is a taxiway. There is our plane. It's a Condor heading to Stuttgart. By the looks of it, it is on its way to taxi. It won't be able to leave just yet. We have got something appearing on our TCAS. That is the plane, I think. This can go down. Actually, we'll keep it at 10 nautical mile range for now. We're 7 miles out. This can go, yeah, 140. It's already set it automatically. We won't bother plussing 5 for the wind. We'll just leave it. So, yeah. Well, we're 6 miles out, so gears coming down. And flaps are going full. Get ourselves slowed down now then. Checklist. Speed brake is set. Gear is set. Flaps are being set now. That little warning was to tell us about the fact that we really should be using, like, you know, obviously you can't use like certain flaps with that gear. Right. Autopilot. Oh, yeah, I forgot you had to sit there. Autopilot disengaged.
Landing checklist.
Auto throttle disengaged. And we are on course for 24 right. I think that extra runway there is now being used as a taxiway. Getting a little minimums warning there. We're not near minimums yet. It's a pain. I don't know how to get rid of this autopilot disconnect message. I don't know how to get rid of it. It's a pain.
Traffic contact Alpha, take off runway 24 right, thereafter mirrors 3 Alpha departure.
Don't tell me he's taking off. Please don't take off. There's not time for him to take off because I'm on a 3-mile final. Oh dear. Please say that happens. Please say they don't take. Maybe just for the memes. Someone takes off, you know. Right, why not? For the memes. Right, all brakes set. Speed brakes on. And everything is set, gears down. So we're currently on course, maybe slightly too low. He better not be taking off though, he can't be taking off. Don't know what the extra runway's about here at Palma, but never mind. It looks like we're going to do this flight in about an hour and 33, which is pretty decent for this flight. As I said, it's quicker than planned because of that direct clearance we got. I think he's lining up, luckily. Don't think he's taken off. Can't see his plane. He's on the TCAS.
Approaching.
In fact, I think he might have taken off actually. Yeah, he's taken off. Oh, you had time to take off. That's amazing.
200.
Right. Oh, got caught out by that. Right. Idle the throttles.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh boy, minus 45. That's a good landing, friends. That is a very good landing. That's an amazing landing. Right. 70 knots, versus coming in. That's an absolutely amazing landing. I don't know how I did that. Alright, auto brakes off. We'll vacate here. Oh, wow. Right, stop the clock there. 1 hour 33 minutes flight time. Or 1 hour 34 according to the clock. So 1 hour 34. Right. Flaps coming in. That's absolutely amazing, that is.
At that time, please remember to check around your seating area, in the seat pockets, and overhead bins for all personal belongings that you brought on board. Please take care when opening the overhead bins, as the contents may have shifted during flight.
We vacated here on November 5, and I believe this is actually the North Taxiway. I think it might actually be the North Taxiway, you know, or maybe not actually. Actually, I don't know, I think it actually could be the North Taxiway now. Strange, I don't know, we'll be using this runway anyway. Actually, we're very close. Is it stand 2-4 we can take? 1-2, stand 12. No, that's not near us. So we'll be taking stand 5-4, I think. Is that one of the ones that's heavy? Stand 5-4? No, stand 5-4 doesn't even exist. We'll take stand 44, as that is a heavy gate. We'll take IAG as our handling agent, I guess. Let's have a look. I don't think it's anywhere near here, is it? Our handling? No, our handling will be somewhere in there, I think. Stand 4-4. There it is, yeah, it's somewhere along there. So we'll taxi along here for now. Hello and welcome everybody to Palma de Mallorca. Palma. Pretty good. Pretty good there. We'll reset the trim actually. To 4. Right, so somewhere along here should be our gate. I think I see it. I know there are like one-way frequency things here, but it doesn't really matter, does it? So, we don't need to report anything on Unicom. There's nothing on the ground here. Right, also landing lights can come off now. Taxi lights can come on. And the APU can come on as well. And then we're taxiing all the way down what really should be a one-way taxiway, I think, but never mind. It's slightly out of date, this scenery, I think. So we'll head. I know there's a one-way thing. It doesn't really matter. I guess there's no ATC and there's no planes actually. This isn't the real world, so yeah, pretty decent. That 1 hour 34-minute flight time. Pretty decent. So 3 minutes quicker than planned, and much quicker than it would take in real life. Nice to have the full ATC apart from on landing. Obviously we didn't have any ATC then, but most of the flight we had ATC. And yeah, I don't know, this stream's actually been slightly short. I honestly thought that Gatwick to Palma would take about 1 hour and 50 minutes, making the stream a bit more normal length, but doesn't really matter, does it, I love this plane as well. I mean, I'm going to miss flying it next week. There's just no opportunity to really fly it. All the routes we're doing are more suited to 737s and A320s, so we can't do that. But the week after, I've got a flight plan for this thing over in America with Topa Sky, and I'm sure we'll be doing more of these holiday flights. Obviously, we can fly to Ibiza with this. No, we can fly to Ibiza with this thing, and we can fly to Alicante with this thing. So we'll be sure to do more of them. Right, and pull our plane in, pull back the power a little bit as well, as we taxi into the gate. Got a lot further to go yet then. So we're making sure we're sort of perfect parking here. Right, not bad. That's pretty good parking. 0.1, 0.1, not bad. And we're here at the gate. Make sure the APU gens are all sorted. There we go, engines off. Parked a bit askew. That's pretty good. That's to be parked alright. Not too bad. Right. Here we are, guys, parked up. We'll get the external power sorted. I think this thing just loses power naturally, Well, not loses power. It didn't actually lose power that time. Right, on goes the external power to gens. So the external power's there, look, and we're connected. Clearly connected, and we just lose power, look. Does this thing do it automatically? Like, is it a thing that the plane does? It's weird. Right, APU off, but the gens stay on. Fuel pumps can come off. And the TCAS can come off as well. Let's request deboarding from GSX for all 270 something people on board this thing. Yeah, right, we'll stop recording on FlyCave. 727 miles we flew in the end, which is less than planned. What jetway? There's no jetway, is there? Control J, Shift J, no jetway. Always thinks there's a jetway, it's quite funny. Open forward cargo, I've done that game. I've done that. So this flight was meant to be about 714. Oh, never mind. That was the route that FlyUK planned. I don't think that's true, but accurate like that. So, yeah, here we are. Oh, there we go. Stretch my legs, been sitting down for ages. I'm still sitting down now. Right, open the left front door. and seatbelts can come off as well. And there we are, guys. That is us here in Palma. That's it. That's the flight complete for today. Pretty good flight, pretty decent flight. Flight directors can come off now. Turn that off as well. It's going to go back to 6,000. And then you can get around to 360.
You too.
And this plane, it's it's 200. And we go back, is everything all good? Beacon light and tax light can come off. And that is us here, guys.
Alright.
IRSs can come off now. And that is us. All good here in Palma. I'm not going to wait for GSX to finish. It'll take an age. I'll go ahead and disconnect from Vatsim. Great flight today, actually. So, well pleased. Right, off goes Vatspy. And that is us. All finished. All done. The left four-door can come on as well. And that is us, all ready, all finished. Yeah, very quick flight today. I was amazed by how quick we did that. Nice landing, minus 45. That is going to be the smoothest landing I've ever done on this game. It was very, very decent landing. Floated it a little bit, but who cares? Got a minus 45. It's like, that's a great butter. Well smooth. But anyway, great fun anyway. So, yeah, join me next Wednesday evening. We're going to be flying we're going to do some VFR flying. Then Thursday, we're going from Kelowna to Seattle and down to Portland in an Alaska 737-800. Saturday, we're going to be taking part in half of a Vatsim event. We're going from Heathrow up to Oslo in a Fly UK A320. And then we're going to be flying on Sunday from Portland down to Los Angeles, ready for a flight from Los Angeles to Denver the week after that in a 787-9. But that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We've had 9 playbacks today. Not bad. Not quite as much as we've had previously, but who cares? 9 clicks on the video is better than absolutely 0, isn't it? So I don't really mind. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.